Yeah, good morning. I really don't want to talk on this because Pastor Enoch Adeboye of Redeemed Church, I did a post about him when he said he had a breakfast with Jesus Christ. I know he was lying. I also did a post about him when he said he stopped the snow when he was going to America for a crusade. But I'm glad that he came out clean to expose himself, that he has, lied to his congregation, that not paying tithes and offering will make them go to hell.
I'm going to be apologizing for making a mistake, for saying that if you don't pay tithe, you might not make it to heaven. I'm sorry, that's wrong. That's not in the Bible. What the Bible says is, ye have peace with all men, and holiness, without which no man shall see God. Now, let me tell you. Listen to me. It is possible to be right and wrong at the same time. I prove it to you. I'm a scientist, so I know that. For years, we taught that light travels in straight lines. Now, is that correct? At least those of you who know a little bit of physics will say, sure, but light doesn't bend at corners, it goes straight. But later on we discover it's not just not straight as a rod. Light travels in waves, going one direction, but in waves. It is wrong to limit you to 10%. At a time when some of you should be 20%, 30%, 40%, 10% should be for beginners. Giving should be violently.
Boy said he was sorry, but I want to tell you, if you are not going to replace your congregation in here with your family, you should return back every tithe that you have collected from these people fraudulently, okay? And also, too, when people gave out 2 roasteries, they were saying, why are people shouting? People in your church cannot even eat, and people are giving out 2 roasteries, and you don't see anything wrong with that? When I was growing up, the people who brought Christianity to you, we call them father. They will meet a bicycle. They will lead the bicycle and portfolio when they are leaving. They didn't arrange themselves. And that's why people run into Christianity, because they were out there to help people. You people have become imperialistic. You are not enslaving us with Christianity and putting fear that if we don't pay tithes and offering, we are going to go to hell. If anybody is going to hell, the vast place of the hell will be reserved for you people and your family who have been defrauding the innocent soul of Nigeria. And you use the word, the Lord is my shepherd. If the Lord is your shepherd, why do you need police? Why do you need DSS? Why do you need soldiers? Why do you need a bulletproof car? Don't forget, Apostle Suleiman was celebrating on COVID. 19.
In COVID, I bought a jet. In COVID. I have 3. The third one. In COVID. I was praying for COVID not to end because I was resting. Why people were complaining, my wife asked me, say, can life be this sweet? Am I talking to somebody here? No stress. I read on the net, was it yesterday? Somebody sent it to me. There's a rumor going around that I have a machine that prints money. I like that rumor. Say it should be investigated. He has a machine that prints money. I said, somebody says it true. I said it's true. It's risky. I said, I didn't know it's risky. I already bought the machine. When you speak in tongues, you are printing money.
That he had bought the 3 aeroplane. That the wife was even saying that if the COVID has to remain, the COVID-19 has to remain, because it was profiting because people were dying. I mean, what kind of Christianity is that? And the same Apostle Suleiman took Nigeria police to protect him, give them a sticker, and he has a bulletproof car. The police perished. He saved his soul and his children because he was a bulletproof car. I have been talking. Nobody want to listen. And people think that with that speak that we're antichrist. We are not antichrist. We love God. I love God because God is an energy. I communicate directly with God because I'm blessed. I was in China. There's no church in China. I was in Japan. You can't see church in the street. But if you go to any Nigerian street, even in one complex, you have 8 churches. God, we are so backward that even these people now, because they cannot work, they become unemployable. Then the next job they're going to get is either kidnapping or pastoring by having a church or being into politics, because these are the 3 things that is trending in Nigeria. So let me tell you, all gullible Christians, tomorrow is Sunday again. I am not saying don't go there because that's where you get your fun, to go and dance, to go and sing. But churches is being sold in Canada, in America, in European countries, and they are being turned to factories. And here, the dollop is gone, all right? John Holt have left Benin. And we are selling our factories and turning into churches. And then we are still going out there to go and pray and look for a job. When we already shut down our businesses, I mean, why are we so myopic as Africans? Sometimes I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed to see how my people have seen us realize that even those people who brought Christianity to you, that they didn't go to Ghana and see when we were being enslaved and see how the white people were raping our mother, our sisters in the name of Christianity. I'm not saying there's no God, all right? I believe in God, all right? But for people to take out your brain in the name of Christianity and exploit you, I wonder why a woman will go and sleep with a man as a hustler. And then the woman will go out and pay tithes. And it wasn't the pastor that smushed you. It was another man that smushed you. Then you will not take that same money and go and pay 10% to your pastor after running your body like a gas station. Shame on you. Shame on you. And you, that woman that a man is giving money to cook for you, for your husband and for your children, and you are giving 10% to your pastor. Shame on you. You are mentally deranged. You are sick. Because there's nowhere that somebody tells that if you don't pay your taxes, you are going to go to hell. You will not make heaven. Who told you that? Who told you even if we die, there's going to be heaven or hell? We in Nigeria, we're not living in hell already. What hell can be worse than this? And if heaven is so good, why don't you die today and go to heaven? If heaven is so good, what are you doing here? When the bag of rice is 70, 80, 90,000. When people cannot even feed, you are still staying here going to church and still going to church and pay tithe because you want to make heaven. If heaven is good, the tithe and offering you are paid, they say, no, die today and go to heaven and leave us in here. Thank you.